What's up, everyone? We are going to go over some cars and coffee footage. This is from the February 15th, 2020 Cars and Coffee at Laguna, Seca. Let's see what we got here. Overall, I think there was about 300 or 400 cars that showed up. Really full, a lot of variety. Probably the first dry weekend in the last couple of months too, so I think everyone was real excited to come out. Got a good old Buick Grand National, 3.8 liter turbocharged, black on black. Can't really go any other way with those. Got one of the pace cars from Laguna Seca, the Lexus GS. And of course, we have a Chevy Nova, clean build. Oh, I love this car, this 39 Ford, very lightly modified. You can see it's just a little lower than normal. It's first gen Firebird's really cool. I'm digging the red bezel inserts there. The sort of upsized wheels that are in the vintage Firebird pattern, but just larger. I like this car. We got a 510 with fiberglass fenders. We got a Z here, and if you remember the 90s, you remember color matched Momo wheels. And speaking of color matching, yes, of course, the obligatory matched piping on the seats, and of course, matched steering wheel. I really like this Camaro RS, just clean. I like seeing these where they're not crazy customized and overbuilt. This thing just looks stock. Redline tires make this Corvette. Here's a turbocharged LS powered Volvo 242. This thing is stupid fast. Got a black 930, 911 with roof wheels on it. And I really like this CSL.
So bright now. It's gonna be a little more cloudy today.
Another Ford Deluxe. This one's more modified, obviously. Bagged Lexus. Surprised these cars aren't more popular than they are. Great little Datsun 1600 Roadster. This thing would just be so much fun to take down the coast or mountain road. Interesting two-tone, the black and the green. I love the C10 here with the eagle. Squeak! We got a GMC Sprint. This is basically the GMC version of the El Camino. A fairly uncommon car to see these days. Another 240Z. This one's done really well. We got an early Tomaso Pantera. I like these sort of reserved versions of basically an exotic. It's got the tiny bumperettes, completely devoid of a wing or fender flares. It's a great Datsun B210. Nice build on this Chevy truck. Got a lot of variety. You can just see, if you look around in the back, you can see there's cars wrapping all the way around the lagoon. Ferrari 355 Spyder. I like a good, clean Beetle. We've got an Alfa 4C. These cars have a carbon fiber monocoque chassis. I think on a maximum weight capacity of around 350 pounds, so room for you and a friend. This is my 510. The interior is out of an 82 Chevy Nova. And I also have a Dragon Ball Z shifter handle. Chrysler Conquest here with a 83 hood on it with the scoops there on the front and side. I like the EF chassis Civic. It's kind of done in a sort of track style time attack. Oh, a couple 8 Series. This white one is fantastic. Yeah, a lot of variety. Definitely the biggest turnout that I've seen at any of these events. Got an FRS with one miscolored fender. I'm not sure what that's all about. The Tiburon. I think these cars probably would have been more popular if they were better looking. Cool Nova SS. Then to the left of it, we have an actual Ken Miles Cobra and Ferrari 275. I guess they're going for the Ford versus Ferrari theme. This hot rod is really cool. I like that it just is probably very similar to how it was 50, 60 years ago. Big fan of the FJ. This one was impeccable. Some more footage of out in the outer parking. This is just people that came up to check out the cars. This Cadillac's really cool though. I like this. And it's got an Impala next to it. This thing's beautiful. That paint is like a metallic eggplant mixed with root beer. Digging on this Lotus Cortina. Looks like it's got some slightly widened steelies in the back and front. Got a Beetle done in a rat style. The Pinsgauer's something I've never seen before.
Datsun's looking nice.
One thing that's really interesting about this is that it has portal axles, so the hubs themselves are geared, and it raises the height of the axle, so there's actually more ground clearance. Clean Lotus 7 build. I think this is built off of Miata stuff. This Triumph was really cool. Another one of these vehicles that I've never seen anywhere, and it's showing up at the Cars and Coffee. Immaculate Jaguar E-Type. This thing was just incredibly clean. Another 930 turbo. Got us a two-tone Mini Cooper. This thing's pretty cool. Very small. Citroen 2CV. They are definitely, it's unique. I'll give it that. Studebaker taking off. See ya. Beep beep. Get out the way.